right, we're gonna start with this one. We're just gonna start by saying hello. Recording pad. Oh, he said he didn't care about that. Oh. All right. Say what up, everybody. We live, baby.
Hey,
what up? We live
in the building.
Okay. Welcome to Heart to BNG. This is the late night pod sponsored by Buckhead Networking Group. And I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Johnny, and I am your accountant. I'm going to go to my left. Go ahead.
I am Whitney. I do real estate. I have photo booth rentals at Deja Vu Mirror at Whitney Regan's.
My name is Panamanian Beauty. I am a content creator, and I'm also an entrepreneur, the owner of Glow with Purpose. It's a vegan skincare line.
My name is Alina, and I am a project manager. And you can follow me at it is Lena B on IG.
All right. Mia, what's next? You keeping
Mia
the
is crazy.
I did say. Oh,
I'm weak.
sorry about that. What's next?
Um,
We're going to have to cut that part out.
We're gonna cut that out.
where we going from here?
What was after intro?
It was
With introductions.
yes.
We did that.
Okay. And then I have Johnny's vision.
Johnny's-
Speaks discussions similar to something else.
What'd you say?
A long walk?
Number 4. On the back side up here. Yeah, I can hear.
I don't
like my
angle.
Knobs for the headphones are up right where you plug that in at, those knobs up there.
Yeah.
That's the volume for your headphones. So
Okay.
that's right. Set them all to
Everybody
wherever
good?
you're comfortable at, set them all to that. Unless somebody complains.
Alright.
I ain't trying to
Is
be a
everybody
stickler,
good?
but I don't
We
like
good,
my
we
angle.
good.
You don't like your angle?
Not at all.
How you want to sit?
I don't want to make nobody move, so that's why I'm not singing.
All back because I have
You
not
wanna
moved.
slide more this way. Everybody has to be more in a straight line for it to.
So you said do what?
Everybody has to be more in a straight line. She wants to be farther from the camera.
Or I guess
Yeah.
I
Hold on, just stand up and maneuver your chair so you can be like literally good in there. And then you can move your mic. We're getting set up, guys. We're getting set up. What's up, TikTok Live? What's up, YouTube?
Idea.
What's up?
Now, ladies,
Thank you,
yeah,
thank
y'all ready to stop? No, y'all want to know why? Cause it's the jam time. Everybody get up, it's time to jam now. You gonna jam and going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Get your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam.
Alright.
What she say? Wave your hands in the air if you feel fine. We gonna take it the whole time. Welcome to the Space Jam. Do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright. Okay. Uh-huh.
He does like with the hey ladies or some shit.
Hey ladies, yeah, y'all ready to stop? No, y'all wanna know why? Why? Yeah, it's the jam time. That love. What? Y'all ready to stop? No. Hey. Nava with the core memory. I love Space Jam. I remember when I was watching Space Jam as a little kid. I will never forget this. For some reason, we was having a movie night, me and all my cousins, and I had a pair of toenail clippers, and I clipped my cousin back in his neck. And I got in trouble. He started crying. I got in trouble. I had to go to bed. I couldn't watch the rest of it. Mom whooped my ass.
You would have been there because I had to be up all the time.
Wait. We listen and we don't judge.
They're saying we judge, but we don't condemn.
We judge and we don't condemn.
condemn you though.
Oh, is that the new? That's what we do now.
Except for maybe that
We
one.
judge, but we don't
Yeah,
condemn.
I don't know what I was on as a 4-year-old. I was like 4 or 5 years old. I remember. It's a core memory. That's why I remember Space Jam so much.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
my thing. Shout out.
I used to think
Yeah.
that
I could not go on.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, choir.
An open song.
Yeah, that's it.
What'd he say?
If I knew that you mean
Meaning of true love, I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it,
Hey,
then I can do it.
come on. Hey.
if I just believe it, there's nothing to it.
If I believe what?
I believe I can fly.
What you gonna touch?
I believe I can touch the
How
sky.
long you think about it?
Think about it every night and day.
Spread the wings.
Spread my wings and fly away.
What you believe?
I believe I can soar.
Hey, you see him running?
You see me running through that open door.
I believe I can fly.
We are very live.
I can fly.
We are publicly singing R. Kelly
I
right now
believe I can fly.
on Donald Trump's YouTube channel. Jesus Christ.
We listen, we don't judge.
Don't judge.
Now, I firmly believe that there are times where we can sing R. Kelly, and I feel like it's when we believe we can fly, and it's also when a woman's fed up.
Let's
Nothing
talk about
wrong with that.
it.
It ain't nothing you can do about it.
You can do without it.
You keep running out of love. I know that BNG.
Hey.
I already need to know that. We don't know the words, so. But it's a vibe,
But
and it's
we
a
sound
family.
good at the end of the day.
Johnny's vision.
The BNG choir.
Johnny's vision of what? Of BNG? That's what we talking about?
Yeah. That's the topic of discussion.
Johnny's vision of BNG. Let's move Cam Newton out the way so we can see ourselves. Is that we become a net. It's two visions because there's the actual BNG, the brand, which I want to become basically a media hub and a media platform. But then there's also the networking group, the family. So it's two different ways I want to go with it. So I want our public appearance, our page, our things, just to be a source of information for anybody in Atlanta. And then we're going to kind of like rinse and repeat that in other cities. And then, but we want the networking group to grow as just a networking hub. Basically, we want to get people who are, our main target is people who are not from Atlanta, who just come here, who don't really have any family around. They don't have really many connection. That was me when I got here. I had a few frat brothers here, but as a business owner, it was hard for me to meet people and develop trust to the point where you're going to let me do your taxes. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a high trust for somebody. So I started going to the club, meeting people kind of the normal way that you would do it. I was attracting a lot of people, meeting a lot of people, but it wasn't the right clientele. Then I decided, okay, I'm spending a lot of money in the club. I need to get on the other side of that. And then I started to do promotions. Still, I'm meeting a lot of people, but I'm not meeting the right people. Then I decided that I need to bring business owners to me. So I started doing networking events every week. I'm on Eventbrite. Hey, I got a networking event coming. Texting everybody who I met to come to the club. Hey, come to my networking event. I know if you watching this and you're on my Instagram, you know I've been in them DMs talking about, hey, how you? Yeah, you cute. No, hey, do you want to network? Come to my event. So we started at Holiday. We started at my apartment because really how it really started is I was doing content Sundays for my tax business. Just get people around, shoot some. Everybody need to shoot content. We might as well work together. It's fun. People drinking, but now since we going live, people like, hey, where y'all at? Let's go. We want to pull up. So now I'm like, all right, we're gonna have networking events. My guy Nabu, he came to one of the first ones that we had like on a rooftop, like we had at in Midtown, big old somebody's like apartment rooftop. It was fly up there. We had a whole lot of people up there, and what I noticed is the best part was when I was like, all right, now everybody go around the room and say what you do. Everybody be quiet. Now it's your turn. That was the best part because you got to put yourself out there. I was like, all right, now get her Instagram. I made everybody, like, you just met 30 people today that you didn't know before that. And relationships just started growing from there. And then I met Mike, Rebecca, blah, blah, blah. We're going to blow it all up. And then they took us to the moon.
Absolutely.
To the moon.
That is the short and sweet version. Thank you for asking. I love telling my story.
Yes.
And then you start to run into good people like you guys. You know what I'm saying? Relationships built through the Discord. Shout out to our Discord.
Shout out to the Discord.
You know, friendships happen pretty quickly because everybody's kind of passionate and they want to meet. Look at Lex back there on our camera.
Yes, big Lex,
so
not the
cool.
little one.
Not the little one.
Okay, that's how you
so
do
cool.
it.
All right, what's next on our agenda?
It is time to start the show. The 30
Alright.
to 45-minute topics.
All right, what we gonna talk?
What was one of the?
What we gonna talk about first?
What are we talking about?
Y'all gotta choose. So let's start with the easy
What was it
one.
gonna go with?
Navigating
Let's go with Cam.
modern dating in Atlanta.
Navigating
that.
modern dating in Atlanta.
All right.
Okay.
So if you are in the background, and you want to be on the conversation, we do got a floating mic, so just raise your hand. But okay, how y'all want to start this conversation? I'm shutting up.
All right, let's do the best and worst part of dating in Atlanta.
That's a good question.
Let's
Basically, starting off with like red flags and what you consider green flags as well.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So what do you think is a red flag, Panamanian? What are red flags that you're looking for on the first date?
So red flags on the first date is like temperament. You know, your generosity, how kind you are you polite, do you have manners?
Yeah.
Your communication style, you know, like your confidence, things in that nature that will make you like attracted to a person to see if there's a connection there. So.
Okay. You said a lot of big words there. So break it down. If a guy is doing all the right things on the first date, what exactly does that look like? What actions has he done on that? I know my moves, but I want to hear you first because I feel like 95% of my dates go 100% well.
100%.
Wow.
I got a high.
so
My dates go good.
yeah, so you know, like you just be more courteous, and you know, depending on what she likes, you know, or what he likes, you go to a obvious spot that you can enjoy. And then also, like, as a gentleman, I feel like you should be able to open the door for me, walk on the correct side of the sidewalk, you know, make me feel like a lady, and just have basic manners, being kind to the people around us who's serving us, enjoying each other company. It shouldn't feel like an interrogation or any type of judgment. It should be a comfort zone. You getting to know that person. So, like, I just feel like vibes is really important, more so than the actual place. But obviously, the better the tone is set, the better the experience will be.
I also think that you need to make sure you communicate before the date.
Right.
Because if your communication is sparse, then that means that date is going to be non-existent for me. Because a lot of men, they like to, I wouldn't say a lot, some of who I've dealt with, they're really bad at communicating. So they'll start off, everything's good. When the week of the date comes around, it's like silence, radio silence. But then they be like, well, we still have the date. I'm thinking like, well, if you're not talking to me, I'm thinking we'll have no date.
Right. Because you need some confirmation.
And that's a big thing for me because the communication is huge.
Yeah.
Right? And then I feel like going forward, like on the date itself, it does not have to be at no STK, top notch. It's not necessary. However.
Now she name dropping.
I don't know if I'm supposed to, sorry.
No, you good. I'm
But
messing with you.
however, comma, it needs to be somewhere thought out and I guess intentional that makes me feel like I'm seen, and I don't want to be yelling over no damn music.
Right.
Don't put me in no loud ass place.
Take you to the club.
So
Don't
what is-
do that.
So what is the perfect date to y'all? Perfect
Hold on,
first date.
Can I chime in on that?
Go ahead.
Because fellas, we keep hearing the same thing. I feel like if you don't know what women want by now,
Come on.
all you gotta do is go to the toxic post that just the LA boy say. Go to the comments, and they telling us exactly what they want.
Exactly.
Respectfully.
Now
He really
I
gets it.
know how annoying it is
Yeah.
to have to double confirm with a woman
Yeah.
about some money you spending.
Come
I
on.
get it, fellas. This shit is annoying. But they didn't keep asking for it, so might as well just give it to them, okay? Just give it to them. Just confirm a couple times. Just do the justice, and you can make it cool. It ain't making you look like you overdoing it.
And also, too, I want to add in that a lot of times, like, men, y'all don't know what we go through behind the scenes in order to get ready, right, for that date. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay? So if we're asking for communication or, like you said, having to explain what you're doing with your money, that really is, it's not really that much compared to a lot of stuff that we had to do.
Fair point.
Right? So it's like you have to think about the whole picture, because I try my best to be courteous about the guy I'm talking to, but I also appreciate when he's thinking about my situation and everything that I have to arrange, because I'm a naturally busy person. You respect my schedule, and I'm making time for who and what I want. I always say that. But if you don't, I'll make myself available, but it better be worth my time. You know what I mean?
That part.
Yes.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Whitney, I loved your question. Can I change it a little bit?
Yeah, that.
Because I don't like the general statements y'all be making. So I'm just going to ask y'all
Direct.
There's
Directly.
always an exception to the rule. Okay?
directly about the last time a guy got it right. What did he do? The last time a guy got it right. Okay, I see somebody in the back raising their hands that want to talk.
Hey.
Let's get on. The last guy that
get
got it
on the
right,
phone.
talk to me. Come on up here. You going to have to put
Oh, that's
yourself.
crazy. That's a long walk, you know? That's a walk. You feel me?
At least get in
I'll do this.
Okay,
Hi.
we can see you.
Okay.
Okay.
What's your name?
I'm Z.
What's your Instagram handle?
She said don't
Just
follow her.
past the mic. That's literally my Instagram
Oh, I thought you
handle.
were
Just
joking.
past the mic.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That is her Instagram.
That's crazy. I'm a poet, so it's just past the mic. If your shit ain't hitting, just past the mic.
Ooh.
That's right.
Can you give me something right quick? Can you bless
Absolutely
me?
not.
You can't
Absolutely
bless
not.
me?
I don't do it for free, boo.
Come on.
All right.
You can't do it for Johnny?
Let me snap. Yes, let's snap for that.
Hey,
Come on
stand
with
on
it.
business.
No.
Yeah, stand on business.
Nay.
Yeah.
Just past the mic. Yeah.
That's crazy. I ain't never heard of you, but I can't even get a little taste. I can't
Hey,
even taste it.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
I can't taste
I'm
it.
sorry, sugar. I got you a little later. I'll send you a video. Not like that.
Can I play it on the? Can I play it
You
for the live?
absolutely
She said it
can.
real fast.
Absolutely.
Can I play it on Instagram right now?
For sure.
Yes.
For sure you can.
Hold on. We don't skip past that.
We not gonna skip past it.
We about to go watch you right now.
No.
answer
No,
the
I have to
question.
send it to you.
Oh.
I gotta send it to you, sugar.
I got
I gotta
excited.
send it to you.
When was the last time a guy got it right?
Oh, okay. A guy took me rock climbing, and
Okay.
it was indoor rock climbing, and I enjoyed it because it was a first date with somebody I did not previously know, right? So we didn't already have like the comfort or whatever. So he took me rock climbing, and it allowed him to be able to get the touching, like you gonna touch me, I'm gonna touch you without it being weird,
Yeah.
out of the way. Go ahead and do that. And he was like really such a gentleman about it, lifting me up, like, hey, you can do this, us talking to each other, encouraging each other, like, okay, I got you, baby. So a little bit of flirting, that sort of thing. You know what I mean? It was really,
That's nice.
it was just, it was cute. He picked me up. It was super nice. And afterwards, he's vegan.
Ooh,
So he took me
okay,
to like a
interesting.
vegan ice cream place afterwards. So we sat down, we talked. It was just a nice date. Little kiss on the cheek, little kiss on the forehead, go home. So I would say that he got it right because we were able to be interactive, touch each other, do that sort of thing, and then sit down and have a nice conversation without it being over sexualized.
Yes.
I love that. Yeah.
Awesome.
And we can snap for that.
I like that. I like
Yes,
that.
that's
I would have
good.
saved that one though. I wouldn't have did that as a first date. I would have saved him.
Why?
That's a nice date. That's a nice thoughtful date. That's gonna get you
That's
something
that's
later.
what we want. It's
Yes.
thoughtfulness. That's the problem. Y'all giving us half-assness, and y'all expect us to trust you for the rest of it.
Yes.
And then
First impressions are everything.
first person is everything.
Yes.
Give it to us straight,
You
because I'm
gotta
gonna give it to you
start.
straight.
You gotta
I'm not gonna
start.
speak on a man putting in
Oh,
work and
yeah.
getting his lady and making her smile.
Saying,
I'm not gonna hate on that. I'm not gonna hate on that. I'm not gonna hate on
So
that.
what happened?
Did he
Was
get
there
a
a
call
second
back?
date? Was there a third?
Yeah,
Fourth
what
date?
happened?
Yes, honey. Let us know.
oh Lord,
Did he hit that?
stop it.
I know, right?
Stop it.
Hey.
Did it get him anywhere?
You said, did it get him anywhere?
Did he get his rocks off?
He did. Okay. So did
Lord
that
have
happen?
mercy.
Did that happen? Anything
Lord have
sexual?
mercy.
No. We did not get to that point. Okay.
Are y'all still talking?
No, we're not.
Okay.
So
No,
you,
we're not.
So you made him kick rocks.
No. No. It truthfully, it ended like it was not negative at all.
Okay, thank you.
Not
That was it.
100% amicably. Like it wasn't negative or anything like that. I'm
What
a busy
happened?
woman. I'm gonna go to work. So if you don't want me to work, then
Pay my bills.
I'm not saying that you gotta pay my bills,
telephone
but you gotta
bills,
understand the vision
pay
and the
my
goal.
telephone bills,
Hey. So
that's
pay
it.
my
We can
automobile
chill, don't it?
bills, maybe we can chill. I don't
don't
think
think
you
you
do. So you and me are through.
Come on.
Okay, so he got the
Alright,
boot because
BNG
he wanted
Ep1.
more time with you, but he couldn't pay for it.
Hey, thanks for the double
Quit.
taps. I see the love going over here.
Hold on, we got
Johnny's
love.
TikTok. They just been double tapping,
Hold on,
double
hold on.
tapping. That's what's up.
Because she said he wanted her to quit her job. How long were y'all talking at that point?
I love this at the time. He said turn mic forward.
He
down
wanted me to
a
quit my job within like 3 months of us knowing each other.
little. Was he a rich man?
Wait. Another question. So,
What up? What up?
how
We
did that
live.
conversation go? Like, was he willing to pick up your bills? Yeah. Oh.
But what? You wasn't ready to settle down.
Hold on, wait.
Sorry.
Follow-up question.
No, it's not. 3 months, respectfully,
Okay.
3 months is not.
3 months is not long enough to know whether or not if I trust you enough for me to put my financial life in your hands for you to have control
That's
over
real.
that. So yeah.
That's real. You play with
I
hot
like
water.
that. So, if he were to give you some type of upfront bonus, then yes, some type of incentives. Yes, like, would you have considered that?
I would not have considered it because, like I said, 3 months isn't long enough for you to be able to say, yeah, you're going to be able to pay my bills and you're going to do these things. And I also need to know what money means to you. Like, I'm not a woman that's going to be okay with having an allowance. And having a joint account is scary because, you know what I'm saying, I got a couple dollars. So
Hey,
that,
I'm just gonna say this.
I'm sorry?
A man who is just so eager to jump into a relationship, he scares me.
Yes.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
scares me.
Yeah.
That's
Why
definitely
is
a red
you?
flag.
Yes.
All the women in the world, you ready to give it up?
Yeah.
A girl got to tie me, got a head hog tie me.
When you know, you know.
Because when you know, he was ready for commitment. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I just turned it down some more Decepticons.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little commitment.
Sure ain't. I don't
Back
see
to the
nothing wrong.
red flag.
Well,
With a little bump and grind.
that's the second.
I don't see
R. Kelly.
nothing wrong. Sometimes you just gotta separate the music from the artist. Okay.
You know, sometimes.
Art. Content creation.
Y'all real heavy on the Kelly.
I ain't buying no albums or nothing
All right,
like
y'all.
that.
Back to
but,
this
you know,
story,
It's karaoke. We in the building.
Okay, everybody, we're gonna reel it back in.
So, what's your red and green flags, Johnny?
My red and green
Talk
flags
about
for the
it.
ladies.
Talk that.
Okay, I'm done with the flight attendants. Automatic red flag.
Dang.
They
Shout out to Bunny. You fucked it up.
God.
Do I like nurses?
Oh my God! Not you categorizing a whole group of
Like,
folks.
you
Okay.
can't just generalize like that.
I'm just telling you, you gotta whittle them down. It's a lot of ladies.
He said it's not the
Um,
individual no more. It's the group.
I think red flags is it's all in your skin and your confidence, really. If your skin is pretty, then I'm automatically gonna think that you take care of yourself. And if you move with confidence, I think that you can handle somebody like me. Cause yeah. So, and that'll make me, and more you take care of yourself and look unbothered, that's gonna make me that's gonna interest me because, hey, that's gonna interest me.
What's a red flag for you?
A red flag, I would think, is like a grand riser. I think.
Can you explain to the people?
What is a grand riser?
Yes, please explain that. Elaborate on that, please, Johnny.
I just feel like some people are just waiting around for the universe to pay their bills, and it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. So I'm not on that train. I do like them though. Like they chilling, but I like more of a woman who got it. Yeah, I like a girl who's gonna hold me to a different kind of standard. Because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like a girl who on her thing. You know what I'm saying, handling her business.
Absolutely.
Now I could take a beauty queen who, you know what I'm saying, that just enhances my life from a aesthetic point of view, and she just has all the nurturing ability. But she gotta come with all those skills too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can handle both. You know what I mean? But as far as red flags, I don't think anybody's perfect. So I don't say nothing can cut you off. I think the only things I really don't like if you give me any type of 304 vibes.
304 vibe.
Take a second.
I got it.
You got it.
I remember.
Okay.
I forgot about it, but yeah.
Okay. Is everybody with me?
I ain't heard that say in a minute.
Okay, 304 vibes, then that's gonna turn me off. I think that if you're easily impressed, that's gonna turn me off.
When you say easily impressed, please break that down because some people actually are proud of small accomplishments, but they see it as a big deal. So easily impressed.
And how would
What do you mean by that?
How would you even notice that?
Are you mean like opening the door? Oh my God, he's the guy. Is that like what you're talking about?
if a girl get excited about certain things that you feel like she needs to broaden her horizons with, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she see like a car and she just gets so giddy, or certain things excite her, maybe like stuff on the internet that you just feel like is low vibrational. I hate to say it like that, but you can just tell where a girl is mentally. Is she thinking of what is occupying her mental right now based on what she gets excited about. So if she's looking at low vibrational things to satisfy like her accomplishments or even get her excited, that can turn me off. I'm just being honest.
So
with
like watching fights late at night.
I'm not gonna say that. I do that. Just different things. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
You what? You don't know.
And it depends on how cute you are. Because however cute you are, the weirder you can be. So let's just get off of me. I'm weird. I'm weird.
Okay. But it sounded so great. I think I was following.
You get it?
I think I get it.
Thank you.
Yeah. We
I
get
just
it.
like a girl who fits me, but who excites me at the same time. But that's chill and don't really need nothing to validate her. But she's also confident. But she's got her stuff going on, but that doesn't define her either.
Come on.
And she focuses on self-care. And she can be a role model for my kids,
Amen.
for my girls specifically.
Yes.
That's what I like.
Heavy on the role
love
model.
that.
I love
Yeah.
that.
That's what Johnny likes.
That's very important.
That's what
And I
Johnny
feel like
likes.
context matters because I run into a lot of women, but the context might not be there, or the situation on how you meet might mess it up. But it's all on how you meet a person too. Because you might meet the right girl, but you met her the wrong way. It might be on business, or maybe she's, not to say belongs, but maybe she has dealings with someone else that can have business effects.
Yeah.
So sometimes, just it's all in how you meet people too that could ruin the situation. But you got to put business first,
You
That's real.
got to.
unfortunately.
So do you believe in like right person, wrong time type of concept? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt a vibe and knew that it wasn't gonna happen just because of the timing of it. Sometimes you might have already committed to someone else, so you don't want to go down that path.
That's very mature.
Or maybe they're with someone. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes it gotta be enough to just know that you two had a moment and that's it.
Yeah.
Like that movie this Christmas, or that new Christmas movie that came out on Netflix. Did y'all see that?
No.
Where she met the dudes in the airport.
No.
Oh yeah.
We
I've
watched
seen
it.
that. Yeah.
Lex,
I
we
remember
watched
that.
it.
Mhm.
Sometimes they should have just
Right.
let it be the moment. Sometimes you just meet a person, you change your Instagram to keep up with them, but you just realize that was a moment. That was a very beautiful woman. I loved her vibe, but we're on two different plateaus. I'm gonna say.
Like just not equally yoked.
Not saying that, just wrong time right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Just wrong time. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be very secure as a man to actually be a good man to a woman. So sometimes it's just bad timing. What
Well,
about
that's
y'all? When was the last time somebody got it right for you, Whitney?
That's a good question.
When did he get it right?
Well, that's a great question, just not for me, because I'm new to the dating game. I am newly divorced, so it's been a long time for me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sticking my toe in the dating
Yeah.
pool right now. So yeah, it's a great question, just not for me.
Yeah. Definitely.
Understandable.
I'm
That's
just gonna
what's
be real.
up.
Nobody ever got it right for me.
No one ever got it right for you?
Never got it right.
Stop
Not
it.
one time. And I'm being so. Okay, so I'll say this. I can't really say got it right if it's coupled with toxicity. So like the first date might have been good, but the person itself was just not good. You know what I mean? So I can't really say got it right.
Break that down. You being real with
I'm
it.
trying to get my business.
Yeah, we trying to get on your business. This late night. What we calling it, Randy? This late night with BNG, baby.
BNG After Dark.
BNG After Dark.
So, like Whitney, I was married at one point, and after.
Hold on, real quick. If you in this room, if you've been married before, raise your hand. Okay, that's a lot of us in here. Goddamn. Bunch of failures.
Be a little bit wary of
Call it
getting married.
failing.
Yeah.
I'd call it a test run. It was a trial run.
A trial. Okay.
All right.
Agreed.
Yeah, like,
Hold on. Pass Lex the mic so she can speak. Lex, take your glasses off. We can't even see you.
And you don't want to talk.
You got your glasses on too.
You don't want to talk.
I'm saying that's a pretty girl. She need to. Ooh.
Period. With the hair flip.
I gotta see that.
Oh, my.
So I definitely don't think my marriage was a failure. I am very grateful for my marriage. I learned a lot about myself. We grew up together. And once we grew up together, we just realized that we were not a perfect match for each other. We weren't compatible. But now we're like really good friends. We co-parent very well. So I would never say that my marriage was a failure.
That's so good.
That's really great.
My marriage was a failure.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
I mean, I was 19, so it don't count.
I don't think we should call them failures.
I
was
don't
just
know.
playing with
I'm
y'all.
joking. I'm joking too. I joke a lot.
Okay.
I joke all day.
I love
Honestly,
joking.
it was. It's part of my testimony,
Okay.
and so I'm grateful for the. Am I grateful for the experience? I'm grateful for how far I've come. Okay, and if it wasn't for that experience, I probably wouldn't be as mature as I am now in certain areas. Because I do. It took me a minute, but I have standards. Now.
Hold on, real quick. Give me your name and your Instagram real quick, so anybody can just go look you up when they're ready to.
Oh,
come
my
get
name?
You. Yeah.
My name is Alina, and my IG is It Is Me. At what is my IG? Dang, let me look it up real quick. Hold on.
Hey, yeah, let's
be
get it right.
forgetting,
Let's get it
y'all.
right because the people want to know.
You know,
Yes,
I'm not
you
trying to
definitely
inquire.
Definitely gonna
You
have
might have some late night
following
men in your
that.
DMs.
Are you inquiring?
Wait.
Stop, you're making me what?
I love that for you.
Okay.
So
Yes, it is me _ Alina B.
Underscore Lena B.
So LEYNAB.
Great girl too.
Oh,
Great
thank you
girl.
so much.
And we confirmed earlier that it's back there. In a
Oh,
respectful
my
way.
God.
In a very respectful way.
Respectfully,
Yeah.
and we're gonna leave it at
In
that.
total, there is no other way. There is no more respectful way. There is no more respectful way for me to let y'all know that it is back there.
I cannot.
And then even how we confirmed it was all in due respect. She told us to move because it was coming through.
Oh Lord.
So we learned.
She gave us a warning.
Exactly. And we heeded it.
Bus driver booty boop boop.
Hey. Ready to pick you up. Drop off your kids. I quit. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm glad Z is here. Z is my sister
I
too.
cannot.
I got to have you back. Somebody got to protect you right here.
I appreciate it. Okay. What's next,
Okay.
Whitney?
What are some non-negotiables when you're choosing a partner?
Who you asking?
Well, let's start right here, and we'll go down.
Okay. Non-negotiables. You could have never messed with none of my friends.
Respect.
I'm not doing that. I ain't cleaning up no aisles.
Oh,
No, sir.
Respect.
that was a little
And
No, I've never heard that one.
don't homie hop to me.
I know that's right. What about you, BB?
So I would definitely say disrespect. So just like don't be disrespectful to me,
Yeah.
and I won't be disrespectful to you. You know,
Yeah.
I'm pretty cool. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. What's like the most disrespectful thing that's ever happened to you where you was like, you're done?
That is a good question. Just like thinking you can raise your voice and get hostile, like that's a trigger for me.
Yeah.
Like I be feeling like real spicy after that. Like, oh, so what you trying to do? You know what I'm saying?
it is or it ain't.
Hey,
What's up?
what we about to do? So
Where you from
What's
again?
up?
That's the
Yeah.
Panamanian beauty right there. Can I tell you a quick story about the time I had throw this girl out my apartment?
Oh, please
The way
do.
he be lying.
Please do.
I'll never lie to y'all.
We'd love to know.
I get a rush out of throwing women out of my apartment, so
No,
it's actually a
you
thing
didn't.
that I do often.
who he threw
do.
out? He ain't talking about
He
me.
talking about
No, I threw a girl out of my apartment
Oh,
one time.
child, I thought you were talking about BB. I was like, what the hell?
Never.
Because the way she sat there so calm, so I was like,
Never.
Nah, I be coolin'.
No,
I
I'll
be
tell y'all the
chilling.
story that a girl disrespected me and I had to end it. So it was early in my separation, but I had a young lady over and she was fine, y'all. It was like one of my first little situations outside of being married. And I was really excited about it, and she decided to come over and cook for me in some lingerie.
oh no.
Then it got around like 8 o'clock, and I always call my kids and put them to bed like almost every single night.
Let's see where this goes.
And I'm talking to him. I'm like, good night. And mind you, me and baby mama, we still flirting at this point. We still fresh out. If you've been in a marriage, you know it's that period where y'all still hitting each other.
No.
Oh, this
I
me?
don't know that
Oh.
I don't know that one.
My bad. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was still hitting that for a little while. I had to, you know what I'm saying? We had to break up. We were just bonding little ourselves until we get back on our feet. But yeah, I had my kids on the phone, and then baby mama said something made me laugh, and she's like, can we wrap this up? Shawty.
No, she didn't.
You sit here in your lingerie. If you don't wait for your meat, it's coming. So I ended up having to throw her out.
Oh,
She was appalled. She never been thrown out before. Fellas, I recommend throwing all women out at least one time.
Shut your
It give you a rush.
I don't know about all that.
Listen, we're
She's
not
coming
talking
back.
about- No,
I don't know about
She's
that.
coming back.
She's coming back.
Johnny.
For sure, she's coming
Ooh,
back.
your ego,
Type of
baby.
don't take that advice,
Oh,
guys.
sorry, not
Please
females.
don't.
If you man enough to throw a woman out of your house, she's coming back.
Nah.
That is not.
If she come back,
You're
to
gonna
Nah,
be blocked
now-
on
now-
everything,
now,
including
fellas.
email.
Now, fellas, this how you do it, cause you don't want the police to get called on you. First thing you do is like, oh, you gotta go. Hell no. You gotta get out of here. Then she's not gonna want to leave. So then you take all her shit and you throw all her shit outside. I had to throw a girl out of my hotel room one time like this too. You throw, cause she ain't gonna believe it till you throw her shit out there, cause niggas cap. So when you be like, oh, you gotta go. Oh, you ain't going. All right, hold up. Get all her stuff. Throw it in the hallway. Now I'm like, you next. And you gotta be like, you next.
Johnny, I'm scared of you.
Get up out of here.
Yeah.
See, that's that Aquarius stuff right there.
Oh,
That's
hold
how you
up
do
now,
it.
Hold up now.
Well, you know,
Easy, not too much,
the
not too
females
much.
and the
She
males is a
January
little
Aquarius
different.
too.
Not too much on the
The
Aquarius.
males and the females is a little different, but I'm
okay.
just saying.
All right, we're gonna keep the mic going. I had to just tell that quick story.
That's crazy.
No, but I mean, to follow up on your story, I feel like if you have to take her stuff and put it out the door, you messing with the wrong females.
Wrong one.
Because at the end of the day, if a man tell me, yo, you gotta go, okay,
You don't
then.
ever have to tell me more than one. You don't. You just gotta give me a look. When you give me that look, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
'Cause ain't no
I will see
way.
myself out.
Yeah, okay.
You don't never have to,
And you'll never see me again.
baby.
Now, what if he was dropping it in there just like you like
Does
it?
Absolutely
not
not.
matter.
Stop it, y'all lying.
I'm
Absolutely
so
not.
serious.
So y'all don't get demonetized.
No.
I have been demonetized. I will say that, but he never kicked me out. He ain't never kicked me out. Was he disrespectful?
So you ain't never have you ever got disrespectful with a man, try to test a man just to get your, you know what I'm saying? Because some women, I feel like y'all
Have I ever tried what?
Okay, I have a developing theory
Okay.
that women has a continual will of gaslighting that y'all do just to make sure that man is just as confident as he says. So you'll do certain things, and try to test them. Just certain times might
Like
be
what?
subtle. Just to check, make sure he.
I'm sorry, Johnny, but grown women don't do that. For real.
What are they doing?
Grown
I just
women
feel
don't do
like
that.
I just feel like women will test you. Women
No,
will test
I feel
you.
like the women you might be with are appearing to be grown women, but at heart, they really
Listen,
not.
I
They
ain't
really
I ain't gonna.
elementary,
I ain't gonna argue
level
with y'all.
emotional.
'Cause y'all gonna know better than me.
I'm just saying. I'm just
Preach,
saying. Cause a grown woman ain't gonna play with you. For real, a grown woman gonna tell it to you straight. I'm gonna let
Y'all
you know
doing
this
that
is
one
what I
thing
expect.
On that one show, they be
Let
like,
it be known, honey.
mm.
Let it be known.
No, I'm telling you, we don't have to sugarcoat nothing. We ain't got time for
My
none of
bad.
that.
Very
I'm in here
direct,
dealing
Low
with
tolerant.
Grown
I'm
women.
in here dealing with grown women. so-
Correct. So
Very
come
direct.
correct. It's different.
Nah, boo, what it do? Ooh.
I'm about to walk outside this door.
And bring us water and food. Thank you.
All right. What's next with?
Let's see. Let me think.
Let's watch this Cam Newton video.
Yeah, I really want to
let's
see
do it.
this.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's watch this Cam Newton video.
Let's see
and
what he talking about.
See what this man is talking about with Atlanta's very own Sarah Fontenot. Apparently, she's from Toronto.
He stayed. Oh, that's let me be glad. Let me just watch it.
All right, I don't really know where to start it at.
I
Why
really
haven't
like
you
that.
found your man? Why should someone listen to Sarah Fontenot?
Is that what it says? Will Cam get married?
Yeah, it was.
Where did you see that one?
Is it cheating or an arrangement?
That right there.
That's
Will
a good
Cam
one.
get married? That's the one we want.
Interesting.
Answer the question, buddy.
I forgot what the question was at this point.
I just want to stop and say that Sarah is gorgeous.
She is. Now he's trying to bring spirituality in it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Has a man ever cried to y'all?
Yes.
Did
For
that?
sure.
Did that? How that do to you?
I like it. I want my man to be vulnerable. I want to feel like I am that safe space
Absolutely.
for my man.
Absolutely.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah. It's nothing like a man that can literally just lay it
To
all
feel
down.
comfortable. Like,
Yeah, because it takes a lot for a man to really be vulnerable, especially when he's like out here fighting the world, and then he comes home to you and he can like literally lay it at your feet and just say, "Babe, I need rest," or "I'm tired," and he just lets it out. That is so beautiful.
yeah.
And it all really depends on the context too, because if you was, doing certain things and dogging me out and stuff, and then you want to cry, yeah, you can go ahead and cry to your mama.
Ain't
Yeah,
no
that's
dogging
it.
over here, so
That's
you
it.
Go ahead and cry to your mama.
That's it.
I'm sorry, baby.
That's it.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
You look so dumb right now.
Come on, standing outside my
Yes.
house.
What would it take for you?
What would a woman have to do for you or show you in order for you to get that comfortable, that vulnerable with her and shed a tear in front of her?
That's good.
What would a woman have to do for me to get that comfortable? I can't even imagine me getting that comfortable.
Ever?
Really?
So you didn't get to that point in your
your
first
marriage?
marriage?
Hell no.
Wow.
I never cried to her. I mean, there definitely was a few times where I went to her where I was like, all right, I need help. And she was there for me. But crying, I ain't never shed. I don't really cry a lot. I probably cried like 3 times in the last 10 years.
Wow.
So
Is it because of how like you grew up, or?
we ain't gonna get into all that
Is
right
that-
now.
Okay, no, let's ask it in
between,
another way. Do you feel that that's healthy, like for you? Is that a healthy situation for you?
What?
Or do you feel like you're holding it all in, or you're
Yeah.
just not holding anything in right now?
I think that anything I feel is I'm in control of it. So
Okay.
whatever my emotions are, I can control those. Like my mental is mine to maintain. So I feel like crying to a woman is just not a good idea because she needs to see you as a strong individual that she can trust. So I think you need to figure out if you need to cry to somebody, don't cry to your woman. I don't think that's smart because she needs to see just a pillar of, I don't know,
But how are tears not strained?
something she can believe in.
How are tears not strained? I don't understand.
I just feel like figure it out. No, it ain't really no time to cry about things. That doesn't really for me. So I mean, if I was a crier, I've tried to cry. I don't like the way it makes me feel.
So you
Like,
tried to cry.
I did cry. The last time I cried was when my grandma died. I let a few tears out. Afterwards, I had a headache and I didn't feel good. So I don't like how I feel when I cry anyway. So I'm gonna avoid an emotional breakdown. But I'll address things internally to where I'm processing things good. I don't hold on to things. I got a few mechanisms when I feel certain emotions that I filter them to the right channels to make sense of them.
Well, that makes sense. As long as you're filtering it in the right,
I feel like as men, you probably don't got a lot of time to delve into your emotions. So you just kind of, if you're not healed like me, I feel like I'm tearing up because I'm yawning and shit though. But you're not gonna
This
get
is
me
your
crying.
fourth time. This is your fourth time.
Not shed a tear.
Heart to BNG. I cry
did it, y'all.
for you.
And we
But-
cry. We
So,
cry.
what would you do?
I guess my question to you is like, what would you do if the shoe was on the other foot and you had a woman that, I guess, processed her emotions the same way you do? She's still soft and feminine and all those things, but in a situation where you would think that a woman would come to you and cry or, you know, baby, whatever, and she doesn't do that. Like she, you know, she shed a tear. You walk in a room and she like pull herself together. What would you do?
I was married to a woman like that, and it's like you want her to open up to you. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like women are calculated. If she didn't want me to see her cry, I wouldn't have seen her cry. So I feel like, I don't know. Once I had daughters, I look at all the women like little girls now. Like, y'all are grown little women, little girls that still require the same love and attention that my little girls need as adults.
Okay.
Nothing's too different from how that is. So with that being said, like, I know you got to treat women a little differently. You know what I'm saying? You got to treat them like princesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to really you handle your daughter and the protection and all the words y'all use, when you get that to your daughter, you understand how you supposed to get that to your woman. So a lot of things, I feel like women need to be treated very, very well. But we live in an age where we got to sift through a lot of women who are on that city girl stuff. I don't want to put it on y'all because it start with us. Because we losing our value for women and putting more value into money. So it's like we need to slow down. We can go all day on this, but what's next with?
You back.
We gonna listen to this man. So y'all, a man cried for y'all and y'all liked it that.
I like that.
Noble, you ever cried for a woman?
Oh,
Four in front of or four?
Pause.
For a woman?
In front of a
Pause.
woman or for a woman.
We'd like to hear from another gentleman,
That you were dating,
please.
not your mom or your sister.
There you go.
Yeah, my mama.
That ain't what we talking about now.
Cry because I want her or just because?
No,
Just in,
have you cried in front of a woman?
unfortunately.
Why are you saying unfortunately?
Because I found out that it's from both my mentors, when I found out that they died, then, yeah, so, yeah. They unfortunately was there at.
You come here.
She said in front of a woman.
That's not the question.
No.
So what's the question?
He told her.
Have you ever been vulnerable in front of a woman before? Not because of someone dying, not because of a death, but just emotionally distressed or something. Not distressed, but just cried.
Have you ever cried just from it being provoked by a woman in some type of way?
No,
Outside of her dying.
no.
Would
So what
you?
was the major-
Would I? No.
Why not?
I don't see what I gained from that.
Okay.
I love how logical they are and like how they got their own theories, but it's like straight to the point. Like,
Yeah.
Moving along.
yeah, it's a no, a heavy
Okay.
no.
Well, thank you.
That's
Cry
great.
for you tonight.
I definitely have one in my car, in my glove compartment. But
That's the way it's about.
But I also think that a marriage license, if you're not a married person, that's solely in protection of the person that you met. And if you have a good person, then it's almost like
What'd he say? What'd he say?
We didn't talk about the fact that how he evaded the question.
I think he answered it very quickly.
Huh?
He answered it very quickly because he was like, yeah, I'd marry her. But then he went on and made his excuses.
I didn't hear him say he would marry her. I heard him say
All right, I got your text, Decepticon.
that marriage is not the end goal, and that he did want to.
Let me know if it's turned up.
I never heard him say, yes, I would marry her.
So basically, he's going down the route. I always put things in categories. So he's in the category of the guys who are against marriage, are saying they're against marriage because of the whole institution of it, the government of it. Shut the F up.
Literally.
Literally.
You don't care about nothing else government related.
We married.
I mean,
Previously married, and we don't know what she took.
honestly, I agree with that concept.
Huh?
You agree with
I'm gonna
what?
go against the grain. I'm sorry.
You agree with what?
I don't think I'll ever get married again on paper.
If I do,
Why is that?
I wouldn't do it again.
Like, what was like the hardest part of it?
The quickest answer to that would be a marriage license takes 30 minutes. A divorce could take years.
Yeah.
And it's very personal. They get into your business, and it's a lot. And it's emotional. It's a roller coaster. It's a whole lot versus just being committed to somebody and having a lifelong partner. And I think that's what's most important. It's all about quality versus paper, a license.
I gotta disagree with that.
Okay. And what's your take on it?
Yeah, I believe that marriage should be done within the covenant. So, and that means like the covenant of God.
Yes.
And so I believe that, and I can speak for myself because I feel like a good majority of us, we rush to marriage because we idolize marriage and we don't understand the real root of what it is and how it's supposed to be. And because of the fact that we are doing it with our own will, then that's why it fails so much, because we do not take into what God has, what marriage was originally created for. And because we do it outside of that covenant, that is why it fails. So it's easy to people to say, well, I don't want to do this or I don't want to do that. I don't see it. I don't want to see it on paper. Like she said, the paper was just introduced. The covenant is still the covenant. You do follow things through legalities because that's just how it's supposed to go. But I feel like ideally, according to the will of God, you marry because it's something. It's and not saying you marry just to marry either. You marry because you were joined together in a threefold tie. And when you keep God at the center of your marriage and you both seek him, then I feel like it's you're going to win. Because with that, if you're both doing it and you're both in it to win it, right? Because the enemy is always going to try. That's his main goal. That's marriage. And I feel like he's been successful so much in a generation because people are deterring away from marriage. And that's like he's winning. And I hate that because I've been in a horrible marriage, right? The divorce was really nasty. But I still know that I did it outside. God did not tell me to marry that man.
That was going to be my next question. So I was going to say, like, once you are married and you did not, like, understand that concept, right? The concept that you just explained, do you feel like you would have to stay in that marriage? Or is it okay to divorce? Because I know a lot of people in the church believe that you shouldn't get divorced at all.
So I do believe that there is a chance for marriages to work even when it started off wrong, right? However, I don't believe you should ever be stuck in anything. I believe there is freedom in knowing that you have choice And because of that choice, you know, some things that get us in certain situations and we have to live with it, and some things we have the option to get out, right? And I do not believe you should be in especially any type of abuse, any type of serial cheating, anything like that. Totally disagree with.
Right.
But I do believe some things, a lot of times people divorce because they don't like the way you woke up this morning.
especially in 2024. Yeah,
You know what I'm
especially
saying?
nowadays.
Dang.
Yeah.
And so
It's
because
straight like that.
that's real, and because of that, I just feel like that's a prime reason on one, getting married for the wrong things, because you idolize marriage and you try to, and now you want to get out because you just don't like nobody.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. Marriage is more. Sorry, my nose is stuffy. It's more than just like it.
It's about compromise.
It's about continuous compromise,
unconditional love.
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't understand it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Give me a song break. Somebody give me something. Wake me back up. Y'all talking about marriage and shit again. God damn.
Sorry, boss man.
God damn.
It was getting deep.
Oh, I
It
can't
was
play
a
that
good
song.
conversation.
But what's the how it go though? Cause I do like that song though. What is that? That Luther Vandross?
Yeah.
How it go?
Which one?
If
this world were mine.
Go ahead, Whitney. I ain't
I
know.
don't know.
If
I don't know
this
the words.
world was mine, I'd give up. I don't know what it is. All right, what's next? All right, do anybody want to change out? We need to bring some new faces up here. Come on, switch it
Anyone
up.
wants to speak?
Come on, come on. Come on up, Nabu. Come on up. Come on up, Lex. Come on, Kayla. All right, just stay on until y'all get done and leave. What's next on the agenda though?
All right.
Oh, you want me to say? Oh, can I just say though, can't you can be married under the covenant of God, but you just don't have to have patience.
A license.
You know,
That's what
the
I was
license,
saying.
Like the license never had anything to do with it in the first place. That's like a government.
That's what I
entity
said. There's
type
legalities
of
people
thing.
follow. Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with
because
that.
for me, the paperwork I'm worried about is trust.
Nah, but you ain't trying to get
wills,
in?
You know, those types of things.
Come on.
Yeah.
Switch
Anybody
up.
want to switch out with me, or I don't? Doesn't matter to me. I stay or switch.
Yeah, switch with Nabu.
Nabu.
Nabu. Sorry.
That's exactly what I was saying, Kayla. I would definitely commit. Just not on paper.
Yeah.
All right, we got some energy now.
I'm actually not against.
Stop smiling, Lex.
I always smile.
Lex is geeked up. Lex, say what up to my live on TikTok. They know you. Maya, come on.
I guess I got a question for you all.
Bye, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all out?
Shake the table.
Y'all out?
Bye.
Would you sign a prenup?
Dry.
Would I sign a prenup?
Would you? No, not the. I guess for the ladies.
I did not mean to touch
For
it.
the ladies, would you be willing to sign a prenup?
Yes, I would sign a prenup.
Have a good night, okay?
Sorry, we're saying goodbye.
I'm about to just do it.
Hey, I hear everything with these headphones.
You hear it all, can't you?
Man. Oh, wait, my bad.
Yeah. So
If this world was mine.
we're ready for the question.
Panamanian, how you feeling, mama?
The question.
I was about to get packing up.
You packing up too? All right.
Yeah.
It's going to be our last day. We're going to put 15 minutes more in. And we're going to pack it up and go to sleep. It's a late night with Johnny. This is you are listening to B105 BNG Radio with Johnny Wolf and the gang.
Girl, with Johnny, it's never another 15.
It's not.
With Johnny,
No, if Johnny
Okay,
wants
but-
to.
when Johnny is a what?
Your 15 minutes is never 15 minutes.
You right. All right, hey, we having a Diddy party on Fridays. Pull up.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Funny.
What do you want? The mouse.
Please do not
She
take
brought
him
her own
seriously.
mouse.
Absolutely not.
No, I was actually joking with my homegirls earlier. I was like, we're gonna change them from Diddy parties to Johnny parties, but what do we change the baby oil out with?
Shea butter.
Shea butter. I like that. I like that.
No,
I'm going to sit that one out.
Sit that one out. The Johnny.
I definitely did, but people were talking over me. But
Here's the
I need
question.
somebody to sit right there real quick because
she's
we
gonna
look.
sit right here.
Yeah, come on up
The
real quick. Z.
question is, would you sign a prenup? My answer is absolutely.
I would sign a prenup.
I would definitely sign a prenup. I got my own. I don't need a man. I'm just kidding. I want a man. But for the right reason.
I don't know why this song came to mind. Girl, I traded out money, cars, and everything. Oh, we can go do anything. Oh, we can go down in the shopping thing. Oh, baby girl, I traded up. All right, so yeah, shout out to Fabulous. Yeah, but yeah, prenup. I don't know. I don't care. Like, I feel like, hey, I'm willing to take a risk. Whatever I lose, I can build it back up, and I know that my woman is gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? She got entitlement, especially if I choose to go down that road. I'm gonna be sure. That's my shit. So, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm gonna be pushing for that. I feel like I'm gonna do it the right way. I want to be fully in love, fully committed. I wanted to say that about that one girl. I feel like I don't know. I seen a clip earlier. Never mind. Let's just keep going.
Thank you.
Let's just keep going. What's next with? I'm done talking about. What, you signed a prenup?
Answered.
She said,
Would you?
Yeah, I would sign a prenup, but if I'm helping you build, then I think I'm entitled to some of that.
Panamanian, you signing a prenup? You never been married?
Never been married, so I can't relate, but I am listening and I am taking mental notes.
But would you?
Absolutely, yeah.
She said yes.
If the man was like, here, sign this. I don't want you to take my millions when I'm done with you.
I don't
Sign
think that's
right
what
here.
that's not what it means.
What's it mean?
No, I would sign a prenup for sure, because if I built something before you got here, then I believe that on some level you shouldn't be able to take what I built prior to you arriving in my life. But whatever I build with you, whatever we build together, then I think that, you know,
Sorry, YouTube.
percentages on that. But yeah.
Damn, you don't want to marry me and share it with me?
No,
I
that's
mean,
not what
you'll
you're saying.
share it, but you can't take, like, let's say
If I leave, I can't take it with me.
you can't take what I had before you. So if I build a business, let's say BNG, right? You build BNG gets off the ground, it's crazy. Johnny is known everywhere. And then you meet a girl after
She trying to
BNG
take
is on
BNG
top,
from me?
and she
She
try to
will
take, she like, I want 50.
Absolutely not. Me and Rebecca will get her ass. Oh, sorry.
What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna bury her?
150.
Bury that bitch.
150. I mean, if you end up with a woman like that anyway, we gonna vet her out. So she ain't never gonna
Yeah,
get to
she
the,
gonna
you know,
feel
she
so
ain't gonna get down the
uncomfortable
aisle.
all the time.
I got somebody for y'all to vet right now. Lex, put the team on her.
Absolutely not. I already took care of it. So let's not talk about that right now.
Ooh,
I'm talking about
moving along.
the new person. Yeah, I need a full investigation on her.
Okay, got you.
So,
I give you the flowers, the birds and the bees. Yeah, she want the birds and the bees. My fault. Go ahead.
how do you approach conversations about commitment or exclusivity?
Damn, I just had this talk with this girl I'm currently dating. And how I felt about it was, where is this coming from? When I feel like, first of all, those type of things should happen naturally. You should naturally, your options should start to disappear as you start to spend more time with a person, because you're not going to have the time to hit the other person up. So those things naturally happen. Now, does it need to be a grand broadcast? At a certain point, I feel like you need to let people know, hey, I'm in a relationship now. But I don't feel like that initial part of actually committing to someone, like early on in the relationship, because I do believe that if I'm dating you, I do need to give you the room to actually get to know me and drop your guard by removing the options I got around me so you can get a little bit more comfortable. But I feel like that's a natural thing. I feel like if you're pushing for it or if you're asking about it, then we're not on the same page right now. We need to slow it down. You need to just continue to get to know each other. So in the situation I had recently, it was just more so is that, hey, you should be able to tell by now if you like me or not. We're moving toward we've been dealing with each other for a certain amount of time. I think it's good enough to know that, hey, at the time you're pursuing me, you can drop all your options. And I felt like I was like, I'll let you know when I'm ready to do that. And I didn't want to do it right in the moment. So I was. I'm not saying she wasn't a one, but I just feel like it's gonna take more than what's already happened to make me want to totally cut out my options off. You know what I'm saying? I'm still feeling the situation out because I mean it's new still. So I guess it just depends on when that question arises too. But I feel like it's gonna be on my time whenever I do want to commit. You should commit on your time. I should commit on my time.
Wait, that's not gonna work.
Why not?
I feel like eventually it kind of
Because
will.
you have to be on the same page eventually. I mean, eventually, yeah, but if you're committed and the other person is not, how does that make you feel?
I feel like it ain't time yet. I'm not gonna force it.
Okay, so you're saying you would just wait.
Yeah. If I want her and she's still dealing with other people, it just depends on how she moving
And it
though.
really
You
kind of
would be
takes
patient.
time. Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes it takes time to kind of like dwindle everything out that's around you, especially for men, because men typically have more than one person that they're entertaining.
So what about for you? How do you approach the conversation?
Yeah, I don't have that conversation at all. I just jump right into the relationship. Oh, date one. Okay, yep, we're together. Next. No, I'm just kidding.
So what about?
I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I don't do that.
That's how y'all be wanting to go too.
No, we don't.
No, not all women
Typically,
are like
I do
that.
not because I
No.
I'm
really,
telling
really
you,
want
all
to.
my dates go perfect. So they
100%.
95%.
Okay, you went from 100 to 95. How you do that?
Because I just remember the date where the girl left the date, but then she spent the block. So
Now we're here.
now we're here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Might still be 100%, but I already know what women want. So, anyways, it's not that hard.
Lexi.
No. Z.
Z.
The commitment conversation is instant commitment scares me. So if out the gate you're asking for exclusivity, I don't honestly think you chose me. You just want a placeholder. You just trying to fill a void. So it takes time. I need
That's
to.
what I was saying. Where is this coming from?
Like within
Yeah.
3 months. I feel like within the first 3 months, like you get to really know somebody 90 days, especially if you spend a lot of time with them.
Yeah.
3 months is a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna know before 3 months.
For sure. But I think it's about the ebb and flow of the relationship and the amount of time that y'all are spending together. So there's not really a conversation around commitment for me because if there's anybody else I'm entertaining, you'll know they're gone. Like you know what I'm saying? You'll know they're gone. My phone will ring. Hey baby, can you answer that? By the time I'm like, hey baby, can you answer that? And I don't know who's calling, we locked in.
I feel like once we start having sex, I feel like you should might as well just let it be up to the man because for me, it's up to me when I'm ready to commit, first of all. But I feel like once I'm ready to have sex with you and I know that I like you, then that's when you need to drop all your people. Because if I see anything, I'm going to be spooked. Because we already doing it. What you need more peens for?
More pings. Okay.
Things is crazy.
Do y'all agree?
Slightly.
If you go on a date and then y'all get to a point where y'all
The charger for me?
that's my charger.
That's your charger?
Yeah.
There's a black charger up here.
It was that charger over there.
I got one of them.
Yeah, there's one over there that I was borrowing.
The one with the big plug, that's my.
Yeah.
What is that over there?
This right here?
Yeah, what is that? The white. No, with the white. What is that? Oh, no, it's not it. Where's the black charger?
Next to the fridge.
Oh, okay. I see it. Okay, sorry about that.
No problemo.
Give it up for
Back to the program.
Decepticon. Yeah, what was we talking about?
You were saying once y'all go on a date and then
Yeah, are y'all?
start having sex, then that makes y'all exclusive?
I think there definitely needs to be a conversation that happens, but I feel like it's always like, you know what it is. If y'all had sex, and I think it's all about context too, because you could have an encounter with a woman that's is just on some sexual vibes. But if you know what the vibes were, and the conversation all night was about how y'all like each other, and you're not a weirdo, and you was just selling dreams, then you know the next day when y'all wake up, you know what I'm saying? Let's explore this more, or all right, it was a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. One of the two. But I don't support men who lie, or men who try to do things to get girls out of their panties that's deceiving them. I don't support that. Just be honest and let the women do the choosing. If they want to do something with you, let that be their decision. You don't have to help them. They know. You don't gotta lie, and you might miss out on some coochie, but that's okay. You don't gotta be that horny.
There's more.
There's more, but you ought to be getting your money up. So if coochie comes, that is a reward for you getting your money up, but you shouldn't be worried about it too much to where that's your focus at all.
So to that point, do you feel the hookup culture has made it harder to date in 2024?
It's the second time I heard hookup culture this week. What's the hookup culture?
Well, a lot of people out here are just like, dating multiple people, but they're not ready for commitment. They don't want to be in a relationship, so they're just dating to hook up.
I feel like it's just attractive people that get down sometimes, and then those are situations. But mainly, everybody's looking for their husband and wife.
You'd say mainly?
I think so. I think we're all keeping our eye out for somebody we love, but sometimes we get in situations where the chemistry is up there. You might feel it out, but just depending on where you're at or the attraction level, it might not go beyond a certain point. But I think it's okay to get down and be safe, but be smart and don't put your feelings where you know they're going to be at risk.
Well, your feelings are always going to be at risk whenever you are going into anything new, whether it be sexually, whether it be, you're dating, you're in a relationship, your feelings are always at risk. You can start off as, this just physical, and we're just doing this thing, and one or both of y'all fall in love. So your feelings are always at risk. I think it's more so about guarding your heart in those situations.
I agree with that. I feel like I always go in knowing that there's a possibility that something could happen, and the situation go 0 to 100, go left to right. I don't know, but
have you ever been in a situation like that? Let's start with C.
Where sex turned physical?
Wait, what?
I know what you mean.
Sex turned into love, yeah.
I have only ever had sex outside of a relationship, like with one person in life, period. Everything else is committed, exclusive. We had the conversation, you my man, I'm your girl, you know what I'm saying, type conversation. So would I say that sex turned into like an emotional connection with the person? I don't know. We only had sex one time, so no. I would say.
Lex, has that ever happened to you?
No, because I've only been with people who I've been in a relationship with. And it's like exclusive. We get tested, everything. Like, I'm not playing. My health is number one.
Johnny?
What's the question?
Have you ever been in a situation where it started as friends with benefits and then it turned into something more?
Like an actual relationship?
Or you caught feelings?
I think that my marriage was built on sex. My original marriage was. So we can go with that.
Do you feel... Never mind. We don't got to put your business out like that. Never mind.
Just ask it, and I won't answer if I don't want to.
I was gonna say, do you feel that was the reason why it failed, or didn't work out? I wouldn't say failed, but didn't work out.
Johnny, the way you explained it to me was very perfect and respectful, so I think you should explain it that way as well.
I'm just gonna keep it real. I just feel like it definitely love there, but I felt like it was built on sex, and then that was just like the main thing. And that's still like we still have like a chemistry. We don't never do anything or explore it anymore, but I always know we got a chemistry forever. But when it comes to us being together, I think there was just so many differences between us, and a few of and sometimes it's foundational. Like she was raised differently from me. She has a different idea of family than I do. She has a greater sense of family dynamic and respect for family than I did. You know what I'm saying? So while we were together, that wasn't the main thing for me, while it was for her. And also, I felt like once we got in a situation where we started having kids, I was more so not really caring about developing the personal relationship with her intentionally. I was more so just raising a family. I wasn't mature enough to think that I was in charge of any of this either. So it just got to a point where we just managing a family. We're not really growing together as a partnership. And that just led to distractions. And then eventually we moved out of town where there's no eyes on us, and you know what I'm saying, you know how like you live into expectations at a certain point, because her and I kind of had a public relationship in a sense in our hometown. So you know, living up to expectations, that starts to get fake. And then when you move to a new city, we moved to Cincinnati, now ain't no expectations, it's just us in the house. Now we're in a pandemic. So what we got? And it broke down from there, and I think we've been better off as friends, because hey, everybody needs healing. So, you know, did I answer it?
Yeah. So basically, y'all grew apart.
I don't know. I just think we realized
sometimes people grow individually and not together.
I wouldn't say we grew apart. I would say that we realized that we didn't have to fake it and didn't have to actually be a couple and just be cool with each other and go our separate ways. We had different desires.
Okay. Cool. We gonna finish the video?
Now let's go to the next topic.
Okay.
What else is on our list? Where your list at, Maya?
I mean, Nabu, can you read my chicken scratch? Hey, look.
It is not.
Okay, women navigating friendships.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're gonna go all night about that.
I ain't got all night. That's a new day.
Let's talk about the women friendship dynamic, because I respect it. I respect the women friendship dynamic. I'm starting to learn as an adult recently, like what it means to be a girl's girl. And I feel like none of y'all is really loyal to the girls community, but it is a community, and
what do you mean
guys need to respect it.
What do you mean we're not loyal?
No one's loyal to the girls community. What do you mean by that?
The girls community, because I feel like y'all will still turn on y'all girl in certain aspects if it came down to it. Y'all might side with y'all man if he is doing the right things or got.
Well, of course, if you're talking about like a husband or a wife or relationship.
But if you are a girl's girl, then you're not going to put your friend or your friend's man in a situation for her to have to choose a side between a person she's going to spend the rest of her life with and her friend. There is an understanding there. I think men should look out for women who don't have female friends. That's a red flag. If she don't have no female friends, then you need to look around. You need to find out why. Because I will take a compliment from a man like, girl, you look good, you bad, you this, you that, is one thing. You just want to fuck me. When a black woman tells me, baby, you look good, you wearing that dress, I need that. It does something for me.
Hair?
Yes. Like, it does something for me. So if you're dating a woman and women don't trust her, you're dating a woman and women don't see her as loyal, you're not generally, not saying 100% of the time,
Hey,
but
that's
you're
a
probably
good one.
not usually gonna
That's
get
a word.
a good
Fellas,
one that's gonna be loyal to you.
stop complimenting women. It does nothing for them. Just don't do it.
We
It's
do
just
want it.
in
Leave
a
them
certain
alone.
way. Some certain
Who's-
compliments just don't
Yeah.
don't sit.
Definitely
you know.
don't compliment her beauty, because that is just their condition to know that you want to F them now.
That's
don't
not
think
true.
that's true.
That's
Save
not
it.
true.
Jesus.
It's not true. It's
That's
just
not
the
what-
way that you compliment a woman. It just make it appropriate,
Yeah.
make it genuine. You know, it's about how you say it. It's about the right timing. You know, don't be at the gas station talking about, "Hey, what up, mama? You looking good?" Like, no,
That ain't it.
that
No.
ain't it.
I just feel like everything a man should do should be in moderation, so women can appreciate it. Because I feel like a lot of flattery gets thrown around. A lot of gestures get overused. So, fellas, do what I do. Set the bar very low. Just start with simple things, and then just kind of build it up small. Like, you can get her flowers. Like, I got the little chick I'm dating some flowers. Ain't no thing. But just do things as a response to things that you get. You know what I'm saying? You can set the tone, of course, but don't just do it for no reason. Let everything have meaning. Every compliment, every look, every gesture should have a meaning, should be connected to something that is rewarding for her, so you can reinforce certain behaviors you like. That's just my piece.
That makes more sense, Johnny. Instead of saying set the bar low, let's not set the bar
Thank
low,
you.
please.
Thank you.
But definitely make it genuine.
Set the bar very, very low, because if she don't appreciate the little things, then she's not gonna appreciate the big things for real.
No,
So
set the bar in reality. Set the bar in a place where you can actually keep
So
up.
if I meet you and I go to the store, and before I come pick you up for a date, and I go into the gas station, I get you a candy bar. That's all you get.
Is it her favorite candy bar?
Who knows? Maybe. And it just depends. How she reacts to that, we moving up from there. All right, she's cool with that. Let me take her to McDonald's. No, I'm just playing.
You'll get beat up.
You're not going to take her to McDonald's. But you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to overdo it either.
I like a little McChicken now.
But you know, for
You ain't got to overdo it too early, because, I mean, just let her get to know you, and a good woman, you know what I'm saying? This ain't like a little test or nothing. Just whatever you like. I feel like that's how I do it. Whatever I like to do, I'm going to invite you to it.
Okay.
And if you come and you enjoy yourself with me in my environment, that's going to make me want to do something for you in your environment. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make me go out of my way and say, okay, let's see what you like now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not hurting for no girlfriend. So I'm not about to do the most to try to get a girl. But if I do meet a girl, first of all, I feel like everybody should meet that girl in public. And if you meet her and she catch your eye, next thing you should do is just try to hang out with her. It don't need to be a date. You just don't need to be that. It just need to be y'all two in the same area. Maybe meet her somewhere that she can have her own fun without you. I'm going here, you and your girl should come. Like, don't try to set it up as a date romantically all of a sudden. Feel somebody out first. See what it's going to be. That's why I like to get referred to women. You know what I'm saying? Let me come to this. She's going to be there. All right, let me see her move. Let me see her in the room. I'll meet her. We ain't got to exchange how we feel about each other at this moment unless it a vibe take us there. But mostly just meet people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, everything ain't got to be the cycle of, hey, you're cute. Let's go on a date. Let's move forward from there. I'm not subscribed to that.
I can agree with that. So you're saying you're not into traditional dating. You would rather start off in a group setting.
Depends on how we meet.
Okay.
Depends on the context that we meet.
What about you, ladies?
What's the perfect context in which you want to meet a man and make him your husband?
In the church.
Okay.
Definitely want to meet my man in church.
Take me to
The king. Don't give what to bring.
No, I'm definitely for meeting my person in person.
So you want to walk into the church? You want the
Well,
you want the guy in the parking lot who parked cars to be like,
Not the parking.
Not the parking.
he can't be a parking attendant. See where we are?
No, I'm just
Do you
kidding.
see where we are? He gotta have
No.
church clout. He gotta
No,
be deacon or above.
absolutely not.
Deacon or above, or don't look my way. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? He hold the door open for you, usher you to your seat. Hey, you look nice today. Praise the Lord. That's how you want to meet your man?
That's actually
that
sounds
sounds nice.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Praise the Lord, sister. He surely blessed you.
Can you stop joking?
Okay, I quit.
Thank you.
All right, let me hear yours, Z. How you want to meet your man?
I'm gonna let a male friend that I respect tell me that's him.
I got something for you. I got somebody for you.
I got something for you. Like,
Oh,
that's
I like
him.
that.
So
That's
you're
him.
We need to go back to that.
I don't think that women have honestly been taught thoroughly how to vet men. I think we went, oh, he's 6 foot, he's fine, he make a couple of dollars, and then we like, that's him, I gotta have him. But I think there's like this thing that comes when a male friend tells me this is a good man and I need you to do right by him. Instinctually, I want to take care of him. Mm-hmm. And without that vetting and that recommendation, I usually choose wrong. So that's how I would like to meet my man, my husband.
Okay, then. So let me do your scenario. Hold on, let me get into character. Hey, how you doing? You know, Josh, he let me know that you were single. So what's the word? You single, or you single?
I'm single.
Oh, okay. So how you know Josh? How you know him?
You know, we met professionally.
Oh, okay. Well, he must think really highly of you because, you know what I'm saying, I don't mess around. So what do you do? What do you do?
I work for a restaurant group and I'm in financial services.
Oh, wow. So you good in the kitchen and in your pocketbooks. Okay, then.
What about you?
Oh, yeah, I do a lot of things. Mostly I just pray to God and just whatever falls from the sky, the manna. I collect my portion. Okay. Nothing more, nothing less.
This is exactly why I'm taking him to church on Sunday.
I'm sorry, because if
a
man start with that, I just pray to God. It's a red flag.
Look,
it's a red flag.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I gotta tell y'all. So I met someone in a space. Not gonna say. I met somebody in a space, and the very first thing he said to me, he came up to me or whatever, and he was like, "Yo, you cute as fuck." And it was a setting where that was okay. Like, that made sense, right? And then, like, after that, I looked at him. I'm like, "Okay, what's your name?" Because I got an attitude when I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm on guard. Like, what's your name? What do you do? Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, he was like, "You got a man?" I was like, "Yeah, I got a boyfriend." He was like, "Okay, you over here talk about a boyfriend, but you can have a husband." I was stuck. I was stuck.
That did it?
No, that didn't do it, but I was stuck. Like, it, I don't know.
That was dirty macking.
That was a...
Dirty macking does it?
Hey, I was in an unhappy relationship. So, yeah, I ain't gonna say that did it, but I was stuck in the club. You over here talking about this boyfriend, and you can have a husband. And he walked away. Never saw him again. Stuck.
What he look like?
Huh?
Hey, man. I feel like soon as a person get in a relationship, the girl automatically look unhappy. Soon as you find out she got a dude, it just look like it's not going good.
No.
Really?
So I swear, I get that feeling every time I look at a couple. I be like, I know she ain't happy.
No.
Well, I definitely don't ever want to be in that kind of relationship.
Show me a happy couple.
I mean, offer it.
There's plenty. I got one. They live in Dallas, North Carolina. His name is Richard. Her name is Estrika. They are happy as clams.
Shout out to Richard and Estrika.
Shout out to Richard and Estrika.
For sure.
Are you talking about like celebrity couples?
I don't know. When I even I'm scrolling on Instagram, I'll be like, oh, she looks miserable.
I think you have the wrong algorithm because I definitely see a lot of
happy
like
couples.
Well, my algorithm is mostly like women cooking dinner for their husband.
Maybe I'm just jaded since I'm divorced and lonely.
You're not lonely, Johnny.
You're right.
Yeah.
Moving along.
Moving along. That got deep. We need to sing another R. Kelly song.
No,
Absolutely
thank you.
not. I will turn your mic off.
No, for sure.
Usually I don't do this, but
Go ahead and.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
No.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Somebody take it.
I ain't trying to be cool. Pretty girl feeling
Let's
blue.
let's
Feeling
stop
nothing to do.
before I
Feeling
start
nothing
singing
to
along.
do.
Okay,
No, sir.
this live is going to end.
Jonathan.
It's 2 a.m.
That is all for episode 1 of Heart at
Head to your
BNG.
toes. I'm
Go
calling
ahead
no
and
20
close us
foes.
out.
Oh my God. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. This was lovely.
We
Love you
had a
guys.
great time with you all. Again, this is Heart to BNG.
Heart to
Episode 1. Goodbye. How do we?
How do you like cut it off? Decepticons, can you help us, please?
Can you hit the end button?
Yeah, we want to like
Live,
stop
please.
Johnny from like continuing to
Say goodbye. Close us out.
All right, goodbye, good night, BNG Heart.
We gotta go home.
Heart to
Yes,
BNG.
it's time for
episode
bed.
1.
What, Decepticon ready to get on here and talk some smack.
I'll get on there and talk some smack. Who's staying? Who going?
Everybody's going.
Everybody's
gotta
going?
go.
You
Yes.
gotta go?
Gotta go.
Nabu said he ain't gotta go.
Bounce, bounce,
That's 2.
bounce.
That's 3.
Well,
Who else?
I'm just trying to be cool. I'm just really feeling you. I'm about to do what it do. I'm about to go and get some food. I'm about to go to the crib. I'm about to get on in my bed. I'm about to go ahead and sleep. I'm about to go and beat my meat. I'm about to
please. Johnny, come on,
If I would
please.
say, are you ready?
Johnny.
Ignition, know how it press out to get you.
Shout out to my dad, y'all. Hold up. Shout out to my dad, because he paid off his house today.
Hey! I got dating advice for women. If you have a woman, I don't care what you got going on. Honor and uplift the men in your life to the men around you that are potentially trying to date you. That's automatically gonna put us in a respectful manner towards you. If you start shouting out your daddy, my daddy do this, my daddy do that. Oh, I love my dad so much. We're like, all right, this bitch got a daddy. She ain't stupid. All right, she gonna.
My dad is my biggest inspiration.
Yeah.
I love him so much.
Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you.
Mr.
Mama
Sandtime.
say that he ready. Sipping on 24s. Did the string with some girls.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Yeah, you was going to
Don't
get
play
beat
with
up.
it.